Me, do you remember your first date?
First date.
Yeah.
Oh, long time ago. Oh my God.
Do you remember
You
how
can
long?
remember?
Yeah, of course I do. Of course, with details.
Oh,
That was really ugly. Oh,
who ugly?
the boy.
Who?
Yeah, of course I remember we dated because you know, I remember that after a few years later, when I thought about my first year, I was like, oh wow, such stupid was I. What was that? It was like, I remember it was a boy from school,
Mm-hmm.
and
From
he
school.
was really ugly. He was really ugly. So,
Oh my God.
no one wanted to talk to him, but I wanted, and it was the first time I know. I remember the moments. That was awful.
He want to invite you for date.
Oh, we went. We went. We outed. Yeah, on a date, of course. And it was like, and I don't know, after a while, I figured out, that was really something like crucial situation. I couldn't do anything. So I decided to break up. But that was
Just one time. Just one time.
no, no, of course, I have a long story. Girl, I'm 38. I have a long story.
Long
That,
story.
that was beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
very
you know,
funny.
yeah, after that, actually, I became more experienced, so better options.
More experience to choose
Yeah,
the right
of
guy.
course. Yeah, of course. But the first one was awful. That was really awful
Mhm.
experience.
Really
How
break
about
up.
you? How about you? Do you remember your first date?
You know, my first day with my boyfriend is my husband.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
I just want have one boyfriend and then married.
Ah.
Don't have any experience.
I am experienced person. Yeah, really? That's really interesting. Just one, and after that you got married.
Yeah,
Oh, How old were you when you met your husband?
uh, 21.
Ah,
21.
it was good. So I
21.
was,
Yeah,
yeah, of
I'm older
course.
than you. I'm not in school. And
Of
I'm
course,
when I'm
I
in college.
was.
When I'm college.
Oh,
When I'm
of
college.
course. You were really actually, smart, wise person to, something like to meet someone, but I was not. I was something like, I don't know, a little child.
Yeah. I think it's good to meet some some
Yeah,
some
of
people.
course.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course,
But
because you
I don't know
need
how why I married him.
because dear, you were lucky. You met your
Lucky,
guy and after that
lucky,
you got married.
lucky.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
I don't have any experience for another
I tried.
person.
I tried because because you were lucky, but what I was not. I tried to convince them to do actually something like, I don't know, to propose me to something like to get married, but they refused. So I needed to try and try and try.
Oh, they
I could,
refuse. What? Really?
of course. Ah, girl. I remember. So why, but let me ask you about your country. So nowadays, so we have different types of dating, online dating and, blind date. So what type of dating is common in Vietnam? So for example, if maybe two young people want to get familiar and, for example, meet. So what is actually something like there is special dating program or something like this or no?
In Việt Nam nowadays,
Of course.
I think they have don't need to like somebody to introduce. No, 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 not now,
Ah,
not long
matchmaker.
time ago. Yeah, long time ago. But
Ah,
now not. But now
of
we don't
course.
we don't do that. Yeah.
Wow.
We dating and then married.
Of
Some
course.
people dating in some app. I don't know.
Of course.
App
Of course. We
or
have
yeah,
dating apps.
dating
Of
app.
course we
Yeah,
have.
they have.
Yeah, nowadays they're really actually, in the past there was no dating app. So because of this, I couldn't be successful. So
Mhm.
if there was, I
I
could be
don't.
more
I
successful.
have. Yeah, I haven't used dating app. Yeah,
Of course. Yeah,
I
no,
haven't. I
yeah.
haven't. Yeah, I
Uh,
haven't.
Neither have I, because it was something like actually nowadays they are maybe common nowadays. In the past, people didn't used to use, I don't know, any dating application or something like this. It was something really different. But now, of course, it's better. It was
But
more real.
you
I
think
think,
it can
in the
can
past, that
trust
was,
somebody in
yeah,
app?
of
Yeah, I
course.
don't know about others.
Yeah,
I don't
of
know
course. And,
exactly what
yeah.
who is he or who is she.
Of course, you don't know the person, of course, and they give some wrong information sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
For example, use another picture for profile, and I don't know, profile picture, and they use someone else's information and something like name and age and photo. So because of this, you don't know who you're talking to, and after that, or sometimes, they have some, I don't know, something like they want to specific, they want to talk to people and especially get for specific reasons. So it's something like they are not really reliable, maybe, but not, I say, some of them, not all. So some people could get married,
Mm-hmm.
through these applications.
Yeah,
Well, let me share my screen and talk about blind date. So
yeah,
blind date,
blind date.
as you can guess, so it's a date between two person who have not previously met. So it's something like, I don't know, it's something common.
In Việt Nam.
Normally, actually, something like a friend can introduce, two people.
Oh,
So this blind date, blind date is arranged normally by a friend, or I don't know, someone who knows both participants. So it's something like, so I think, is it common in Vietnam or no?
mm, I think now it's not common, but I think it's have they have they have.
Yeah, of course, of
When
course.
friends introduce their friends, yeah, they
Yeah,
have.
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
I don't know. I don't have experience.
Yeah, you are not experienced. I need to talk about, I need to. So let me give you more explanation. Okay, no, girl. No, blind dates. I don't know. It's not really common. I don't like it. I don't. Something like you can find someone. Of course, it's normal. For example, friend, family, relatives. They introduce someone, and then you can go, and of course, you can meet each other. So if you want, you can keep going. So something like not bad, but not always. And we meet on a blind date. Okay, so preposition on a blind date. So you need to pay attention when using this phrase. So we meet on a blind date. Okay. I can't. draw. Okay, so, and the second one, online dating, especially nowadays, online dating applications, and it's something like, first of all, you need to sign up because you normally actually, you need to sign up for an online dating website if you want to find love. So actually, first of all, the first step is to sign up. Of course, of course, sign up for an online dating website, application website, and then of course you can find someone to meet. And so, what is, what do you think about this? Of course, you should be very, I think, careful about the people who you meet. And actually, so because of, I don't know, you don't know, it's something like, it's not a real word, something like you don't know who you're talking to, and what is the purpose behind, your conversation. So it's really important. But they're very, really common, especially in the US, they're really common nowadays. And of course, most of people, yeah.
Most of people. Most of people.
Of course, yes. It's a bit late to me. Of course, it's a bit late to me, but but yeah, most of people, especially when they get divorced, of course, they sign up and for an online dating website, and after that, of course, they meet some people, and again, new relationships, and so of course, it's really common. We have, some applications that most of people, yeah. So it's really common in the US. How about Vietnam? Is it common?
Really, I don't know, but I think they have.
Of course.
Yeah. Maybe I try. To have experience.
Share your experience.
I know maybe the young people use this, but I don't know. Yeah. I don't have experience about this.
Yeah, you're
this before. Now I do try.
Yeah.
After this class.
Yeah, of course. And 1 out of 3 marriages starts with online dating these days. So it's, I think significant number. So, what? So it's a good one. Yeah, reliable. It's a good one. Okay, and matchmaker, something that you used to have in Vietnam in the past, as you said.
Yeah.
Third person, of course, one that's actually arranges match, something like, normally a person who tries to bring two unmarried individuals together in an attempt to promote a marriage. So this is matchmaker, and something that this person does is matchmaking. So matchmaking, I don't know, it's something like, I don't know why. Yeah, of course. It's not really, I think it's a bit old fashioned.
A puzzle.
Yeah.
Puzzle girl. Puzzle.
Yeah. Of course, I remember that. For example, we have some, I remember that I had a few friends, my close friends, and they tried to introduce me someone and say, okay, this guy is good. For example, okay, let me see photo. And I figured out, I realized that something like, I don't know, I don't want to say the guy was bad, but it was like, why they didn't want to meet this guy. So that was the question. Why me? Because the guy was not, good enough. It's something like, okay, it's okay. Let's give him to her. So
Because you don't like him, right? Because you don't
yeah,
like him.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. But I
Mm.
think it's a bit old-fashioned. But of course, we have nowadays, we have some people, and it's really normal, especially among family members and relatives. So it's, for example, I don't know, your cousin's friend. You may meet and, of course, get familiar. But I don't know, it's not really common,
Yeah,
I think.
real. Yeah, I think really when we meet someone that um, that's really light,
Yeah,
nice feeling. Yeah,
yeah, of course.
yeah.
Yeah, of course, I do agree. That's really important to make a good impression on your first day. So, what is this? Make a good impression. So, we have this, we need to actually make a good impression. It means to create something like, to create a good feeling and to give people a good opinion. So, it's something that's really important at work, maybe on the first date or met or something like. So that's really important so that people think in a positive way about you. So, and how, let me ask you, of course you are not experienced about dating, so let me ask you.
No, I have with my husband.
No, not, no, not as experienced as I am. So let me ask you about job, about your work. So the first day, how can you actually make a good impression at work, the first day of your work? So how?
Mm, I think I will wear nice dress. Yeah,
Yeah,
um, good looking, like something like that.
yeah, of course, it's something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
of
the
course, maybe.
outside.
Yeah,
I think the
yeah,
outside, the first impression with other
yeah,
people. Yeah.
yeah, of course. So I do agree with you. Something like, yeah, outfit, dress, smile, maybe is important how to make relation with people. So of course. Well, and this one, have a good chemistry with someone. So this one is another one. Good chemistry is slang. Actually means very close relationship between two persons. So maybe such as they seem to know what the other is thinking. Something like, for example, especially couples. One knows what the other one is thinking about. So it's something like the two half, something like this. So very close relationship means have a good chemistry. So, for example, do you have a good chemistry with your husband?
Yeah, I think the first time, on the first time, yeah, on the first time we have very good chemistry.
Yeah, of
So
course.
so we married.
Yeah, of course. No, let me say why. Let me show you something. Okay, I don't want you to make sentences, so don't worry. Okay, so just
Oh my
okay.
god.
This one, I think you fell in love
Yeah,
at first sight.
yeah, yeah, yes. I
Yeah,
think, yeah,
yeah. So yeah,
right.
do you believe in love at first sight? Do you believe in?
Yes, like me.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How was that? Tell me.
Uh,
Yeah.
Maybe I like him when for the first time. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm a woman, so a little shy.
Ah, of course, of course. So you needed to maybe wait for him
Yeah,
to come and to talk to you.
yeah.
So how about your husband? Love at first sight?
Now he have many girlfriends
Ah, so
before yeah.
experience. So
He have
experience one.
many experience.
But who
Hmm?
was the winner? You girl. Who was the winner? You. you know, lots of girls.
Yeah,
And
maybe I'm
and
winner, loser. I don't know. be a loser.
That was good.
Oh, now I'm a loser.
No, of course, like among all those girlfriends, of course, you were the person who, yeah, win the game or something like that. I am the person who this guy actually, yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm
Okay.
loser.
No. Oh, of course,
Loser.
after
First.
some years. Okay. Well, so, and another one, head over heels. Of course, you can use it not only for people, for things. For example, yesterday I went shopping and I saw a bag in the store and I was head over heels in love with the bag. So I decided to buy it. It means I really loved it. So you can use it for people or for things. Okay. So this one, the second one, and about this one, love at first sight. You can use verb be, I am or I was. I was or it was. Okay, I was in love. Okay, but I fell in love. So that's, or it was. So be or fall. So I fell in love at first sight. So yeah. So fell in love. Of course, this is fall, but I'm talking about past. So say fell. So fall in love. I fall in love, or I fell in love at first sight, or it was love at first sight, or I was head over heels with something or someone. I was head over heels in love with, for example, I don't know, the shoes or that boy. Okay, so people or things. But about these two, I want you to use them in two examples. Please make two examples, including these two.
um, I I was love at first sight when I meet my husband.
Matt, of
And I met my husband.
course. And you were head over heels in love with him? Yeah. It's like, oh.
Yes, I was hit over here in love with him from the
Yeah.
first on the first sight.
Oh, at first sight.
At
So
first
I
sight.
was head over heels in love with him at first sight, at or
First
at
sight.
the first date. Okay. So it's really important how to use them. But you can use, as I told you, the second one for things or people. Well, okay. So I'm not going to teach you the actually the structure because it takes time. So let's talk about them again. So blind date, online dating, matchmaker, make a good impression and have good chemistry with someone. Okay, so well, let's make actually a comparison, past and now. Okay, blind date, online dating. Which one is better, you think? Which one actually is more acceptable, maybe? Advantages or more acceptable, you think? Blind date or online dating?
Mm, I think online dating is acceptable.
It's better, you think?
It's
Why? Why
better.
is
I
better?
think. Uh, real. I don't want relative or friends introduce me someone to love. Yeah,
Yeah, of
I
course.
feel not. I feel not good
Yeah, of course.
online dating. I do for myself.
Yeah,
Something like
of
that.
course.
Yeah,
You,
I do
of
for
course,
myself.
you
Yeah, I will
yourself.
choose myself. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So you yourself actually find someone, and yeah, it's something like it's more dependent. So you
Mm-hmm.
don't need to actually get help from other person. And tell me about matchmaking. Have you ever played a matchmaker, we normally use the verb play. So have you ever played a matchmaker?
Play the game.
No, no, match. It's not
Play.
here. It's not a
Yes,
game. It's
play.
reality. Okay, so no, it means have you ever been? Instead of say you are matchmaker, I say you play matchmaker. It means you do it. So have you ever played matchmaker?
No, I never play like matchmaker. I don't like this. Really, I
Oh,
don't
you
like.
don't like. You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
like.
like it's like blind date.
Of course,
Blind
of
date. Yeah.
course, of course. In
Really, I
blind
don't like
date,
it.
yeah, of course, very good. And tell me, except your husband, have you ever had a good chemistry with someone? Maybe
Good
someone
chemistry.
else.
Uh,
Close relationship, very close.
I think when like teenagers, teenagers,
Of
teenagers. Just
course, of
I don't think it's a.
course.
I think it's not called love, but just like somebody a little bit.
Yeah, of course. It's something
We
like,
were
yeah,
young, yeah, we call it. Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's
Nowadays they say crush. Nowadays they say
crush.
crush. Yeah, of course. But in the past, yeah, it was like, having good chemistry with someone, a close relationship, and so yeah, we are actually, I don't know, something like very close. I know you. Yeah, I know what you say, but teenagers. So something like,
Teenagers.
yeah, of course. Well, so we have lots of things to say about this one. So what we need to skip this part because I need to talk about the structure of today, next session, not now, because this is about second conditional, usable one. Just any questions, any issues related to this one?
No, maybe I will use online dating.
Of course, just share your experience.
Yeah,
Share experience.
to get more experience.
Because it's only because of your actually start English starting just this. You want to learn something to talk about it.
Oh my
Of
god.
course. Uh,
Yeah,
that
really
was
fun.
that was really good time. So
Mhm.
thank you.
Yeah,
So okay, take your time and check. Okay, so search the
yeah, I
maps,
will check. I will
application,
check,
and
check,
try
check.
try it. Yeah, try it and then share experience with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need experience. I know you have experience. You
Yeah,
don't
of
need for
course I
experience.
am. Now experience is talking.
Yeah.
Okay, so have a
Really good.
great night. And
Yeah.
thank you. It was really good time
Have a
with
good day, teacher.
you. Thank you. See you next session.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye, teacher.
Goodbye. Goodbye.